Welcome to another Nucida video. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell. Never forget our upcoming sessions. If you have any questions or hints, please leave a comment. Our certified QA experts will reply in time. The Xray Exploratory Application, in short XEA, is now in the version 3 available. I'm going to show you the latest features the Xray development team had established in 2024. Let's jump in. What you can see on my screen right now, it's the desktop app, the app that we all know, and a new element that we introduced, which is the web console. All the sessions created inside the desktop app are now automatically saved in the web console. Let's take a closer look at the web console. As you can see, I am in my personal workspace, and here I can store all the sessions that I'm creating. This is a private space for me. From here I can go to a team workspace where both me and my colleagues can have access to all the sessions being created, but also session templates. Every session has an icon. We can see the sessions that are created in the standalone mode. So, there are sessions that don't have any connection to Jira, and the sessions that are created in a connected mode to Jira and Xray. You can also see the specific instance the session was executed in. For example, here we have a session with an instance, and we can see different instances. From here we cannot see the date the session was last modified, the size, and the owner of the session. Inside the session, you can choose to open the session in the desktop, duplicate it, download it, rename it, or delete it. I'm going to open this session in the desktop app because it's already executed session. You will see it's populated. We can see the session details, select title and charter, and the timeline with evidence collected. Let's imagine while I'm reviewing the timeline, I have a new idea and I want to add it to the timeline. All I have to do is to resume the session and the session starts again. Inside the timeline, I will just add a new note categorized as idea and write my idea. The note is automatically saved in the panel, and I don't want to add anything else, so I'm going to end it. From here I can save the session to the cloud, which I will do, and like the old app which you are already used to, you can export the session report. Let's see what happens in the web console. The session that I just opened has a lock. This lock will not allow other colleagues to enter the session while it's open on my desktop. To release the lock, all I have to do is to exit the session and the lock is released. Let's see our options in the desktop app. We can create new session files, open them from the cloud, or open them from our computer. This is for .test files that are created with older versions of the Xray Exploratory app. For now, I'm going to open a session from the cloud, and you will see that I am able to choose where the session is stored if it's in my personal or team workspace. For this demo, I'm going to open a template session that was saved with an Xray Jira connection, and because it's a template session, you can see it's an empty one. But I have the session details already initialized. I have the summary, and this charter helps me to conduct my exploratory testing session. This is a great starting point for anyone that wants to learn exploratory testing, especially because it gives you some sort of directions with having these details already pre-filled. For this session, you just have to resume it and then start adding evidence to the timeline. I'm also going to show you how you can create a new session file, and I'm going to start by giving it a session name. I'm going to choose to save it in my personal workspace. I'm going to have an Xray and Java connection, but you can also choose to be a standalone session, and I'm going to choose the Xray beta project. We can also give it a charter, set the time limit, and I'm just going to start the session as well as create the test execution, and test run. I'm going to select the screen to use for the session, and now I am inside my session. I can start adding evidence to the timeline. We can add screenshots, notes, video recording, and audio recording, etc. I will just add a very short note to save it in the time I'm going to end the session. And here we have the possibility of changing the session status to passed and submitting the test run to Jira. This automatically saves the session in our web console as well. And now, while everything is being updated, let's go and check our web console, and you can see the session that I just created and saved it here in my web console. These are the new features in the version 3 of the Xray Exploratory app. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell. Never forget our upcoming sessions. If you have any questions or hints, please leave a comment. Our ISTQB, ITK, Xray, and TestRail certified QA experts will reply in time or even produce a separate video about your topic. Please also check out our other over 200 videos about software quality. Happy testing. See you next time.